Dr. Jaijit Bhattacharya in the discussion. These, there are rich farmers, there are feudals that are living in Punjab, have lived with these huge farmlands with crores and crores of rupees at their disposal, sending their children abroad, Canada, America, you name the country, and they would send their children over there for a life of prosperity and, a developed world and so on and so forth. And then there are these smaller farmers, the marginal farmers. Whatever little land that they have, they'll sell it off, and they put all their bets on their children, on their sons, on their daughters, and they want to send them off to Canada because of the bigger dream that they aspire for their children. This person has gotten defrauded. This much money is what the person was duped of. There was trafficking that was taking place, visas being trafficked, people being trafficked, and so on and so forth. And then already there is a mindset with which that youth from Punjab is moving from Punjab to Canada with these YouTube videos, with these music videos where these actors and singers are holding these AK-47s, and the life is so glamorized, and snorting cocaine is something which is the best thing that you could do in the world. And I've seen these videos and I've heard these lyrics, and if a 10-year-old or a 12-year-old youth grows up in such an environment, listening to these songs and acting and behaving as if he is the next superstar who's going to do drugs, who's going to be part of a gangster syndicate, who's going to hold AK-47s, and that's what is presented to him when he comes to Canada as well. So how do we break this chain?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of layers in the question that you've asked. Point one is that scam follows wherever there is greed. We saw the case of a news anchor being offered the role of assistant professorship at Harvard, and she fell for it. And her role was to actually distinguish between fake news and genuine news. And even somebody whose job is to do that fell for a fake offer, and she actually quit her job and tried to go to Harvard. So wherever there's greed, there will be a scam. Now, the strange part, as Dr. Kohli was mentioning, is that Punjab is actually supposed to be a prosperous place. It has got one of the highest per capita income in India. You've got labor coming from elsewhere to come and work in Punjab. So it is quite surprising that people from Punjab want to leave Punjab and go elsewhere. Along with it, you will see it's a two-way traffic. There is humans going to Canada and there's drugs coming inside Punjab. And the same channels which leads to human trafficking are also the channels which are involved in drugs, in terrorism, in all kinds of activities which are not good for the society. And hence, there is a very strange dichotomy going on. If you look at the development of Punjab, I remember we were looking for a 200-acre contiguous land in Punjab for a investment that was coming in, and we could not find 200 acres of contiguous land in Punjab at that point in time. If industrialization is not happening for whatever reason, maybe there genuinely is no 200 acres of contiguous land available, then that's a problem that needs to be looked at quite deeply. Also, forget about the YouTube videos. The fact of the matter is the quality of life in a place like Canada or in US is better than in Punjab. The question is, why is so? Why is the public infrastructure in Punjab so dilapidated? The houses are as good as houses in Canada, but why is it that the public infrastructure has not been able to catch up? Don't our youth deserve a better quality of life? It is not about Punjab. Take that, and obviously the trigger point of today's conversation is what's happening with the Punjab youth. But throughout this country, if we are the fifth largest economy in the world, doesn't our youth deserve a better quality of life? Show me one road, even in the capital of India, which can be called a world-class road. Any road that is being fixed, there'll be debris lying on it. So that's one aspect of it. The whole aspect, and we need to take it in our chin that we are not up to the mark, and therefore, to your question that what is it that the government should be doing, be it at the state level or any other level, it is important that they should be providing better infrastructure. Okay. We see that the paving stones are continuously replaced, and that's just a sign of that there is corruption happening. Because we don't need paving stones to be replaced. We need better, education to be given to our youth, and equipping them better. And when they don't get it, they have this greed, which is why they fall prey to these, scams that are going on.